Unfortunately, it's time to replace the windshield on my 2023 Model Y again. Now, the first windshield failed when a softball came rolling over the roof and the car was parked in this position. I forgot it was here even. I came around the house and the softball had cracked the windshield from rolling off the roof and falling on it. This time's a bit more conventional. I was on a 2-lane road, oncoming traffic passed, and I heard the impact right here. Of course, I couldn't see it because this isn't in view of the driver. But as soon as I turned a corner, this crack extended out into view, and it was quite obvious that I was going to have to get the windshield replaced. Last time I had the windshield replacement done through a Safe Light location. Overall, the quality was decent. The gap around the edge was fine. There was some damage. We'll get to that. But my main complaint with them is that they have to calibrate the cameras, and in these Teslas there's no in-shop calibration. It's on the road. They calibrate while you drive, so there's a service menu or not, and you go to cameras and calibrate cameras, and as you drive they self-calibrate. So that caused them, after replacing the windshield, to drive around for nearly 60 miles calibrating the cameras. I wasn't too happy with that. Here is the damage I'm referring to. There's some seal pieces here on the cowl, and they bent them up, and there's clips that's supposed to retain within the bodywork here. And I'm not going to peel on it too hard. This one is still there, but that front one is broken on the passenger side, and we can see it's broken here on the driver's side also. And to replace it, they tried to use some adhesive and keep it in place, and you can tell it's warped and didn't work the greatest. Now, that didn't cause any wind noise or anything noticeable from the inside, and the only person who's going to replace that likely is Tesla, who's going to have that part on hand. So I'm weighing all these options and getting prices. I decided to go with a local windshield supplier, Bartlett Auto and Glass. It's two brothers. They quoted me a price of $1,048 for a windshield replacement. The Tesla price for windshield replacement is $1,400 and some change, plus tax. So it's about a $400 difference. And that was enough for me to go with the local place. In addition to, I live in central Wisconsin. The nearest service center for Tesla is Milwaukee, so that's a couple-hour drive. I have to factor that in, going there, waiting, coming back. In addition to, they're booked out normally about 3 to 4 weeks for a windshield replacement, for what I've seen. Now, they're very user-friendly. All you go to the Tesla app on your phone, and you schedule the service. You get an estimate. You will see the different locations, when they're available, times are, all within the app. Very convenient. And I was debating, I was also going to use that opportunity to do a Cybertruck test drive, but just with my schedule and things like that, it just didn't work out. We're going to try out this local place. Let's see how it goes. And when I say see how it goes, this morning I've got an appointment, or for the day, it's a Saturday, and they're quite flexible. I'm just going to drop the car off and they're going to get to it today, and I'll pick it up this evening. Now, I've dropped it off there once already during the week before work, and then I got a call about 2 o'clock that day, and they said, well, we tried to replace your windshield. We took it apart, but the windshield we ordered had a different rear view mirror bracket than what you've got. We ordered it off the VIN number and everything. We don't know why it's different. So apparently there's 2 different rear view mirror brackets, and they happened to get the wrong one. So they had to order the other windshield. That took about a week, and then I was able to schedule this appointment. So the total time frame between first saying yes, I want to do the windshield with you, and now I think it's been 3 weeks. The first windshield took a week, went in, wrong windshield, maybe about a week and a half, total about 3 weeks. Not a huge inconvenience, but still, when trying to do everything else in life, it's a bit of annoyance. But they were very nice about it, so, and professional. So let's see how today goes. At the glass shop here, just gonna drop the card in the key drop and pick it up later. Okay, just picking up the car. Let's see how it looks. Nice gap. Yeah, this piece is the same as before. That one's out a little bit more than before. Gap looks good. Have a new windshield, nice and clean. There is quite a bit of windshield adhesive debris that they haven't cleaned up. I can do it, but it would be nice if that was taken care of. But overall, looks like everything went back in place nicely inside. Some more of that windshield adhesive. Driving with the new windshield, I've cleared the camera calibration, and we can see there's a new icon in the top of our screen that is tracking the calibration of our camera. So we don't have to do anything. All we have to do is drive, and it watches the lines and the steering input and self-calibrates. So when that blue circle is closed, we are good to go. And I've been on the road maybe 2 miles now, so it really should not have taken 60 miles of driving around to recalibrate the cameras. We're nearly 3/4 complete after maybe 3 miles, so see how long this takes. We've driven about 5 miles now. The calibration is complete. So that was incredibly quick and easy for the camera to calibrate. Let's turn on our autopilot. See how it works. Look at that, we're perfectly centered in the lane. Life is good. Back home, had a little bit of time to look over the installation here, and I'd say it's on par with the job at Safelite. As I pointed out, there's a little bit of warping to these cowl pieces, which every time you do it, it's gonna just get worse. So I wouldn't say that's an issue at all. No wind noise or anything like that, so I'd say the adhesive went around completely, sealed everything up good. The brand of the windshield is different. Fuyo, solar control, acoustic glass. I'm not too mad, I knew that was a very distinct possibility now that Tesla is getting more and more common on the road. Obviously, there's aftermarket manufacturers. I'm not too concerned about this not being a Tesla windshield because I've had 2 of them break, so they're obviously not super strong themselves. This one might actually be better. I don't see how it's going to be any softer. So the receipt, $9.95 for the windshield and then $100 for installation. So I don't know how they're making money doing that, except they're good at it and really quick, but you know, they probably made some money on the glass too, I would assume. Thanks for watching. Adios.